ask me questions. You can ask me anything. You want to know how to get a man, how to get a ring, how to keep your man, how to get laid, whatever you want. If you want to know about Bravo and the Housewives and Andy Cohen, I dish the dirt. Kathy Griffin doesn't have anything on me. Okay, because you know I tell the truth, right? That's what I'm known for. If you want me to criticize your wardrobe, if you got a date tonight, bring it, okay? And is there any men in the audience? I'm just like looking because the lights are kind of bright. Oh, are you straight? Are you straight? Are you straight? Say you're straight. Yes. Yay, he's straight! And a fine one at that. I like your blazer. You dressed up for me. Like that. Seriously. But this season on Millionaire Matchmaker, it's completely different. So are you ready for a new roller coaster ride? Season friggin' 8. That's right, we're here to stay. I think I'm the only one doing love on television right now. We need other networks to get involved. But this season, it will be celebrities only, and they will be dating real people. You're gonna see them date just average Joes and jeans, people in business, you know, regular people that you would meet on the street. It's not like celebrity, it's not Beyonce and Jay-Z crap. It's the real deal. We've got Sonia Morgan, we've got Marisol Patton coming in, Jill Zarin, Carolyn fixes up her children, but more importantly, we've got some really new people for Bravo. Chili, which was my first episode, Larry Burkhead, Melissa Ford, for those who love Blood, Sweat, and Heels, it's one of my favorite new shows. And we've got some new people coming on. We've only shot about 8 episodes. So we've got a lot more people other than Bravo, some Olympic athletes. We have the UFC champion, Luke, who is so hot that he puts me in a chokehold and I go upside down and then I go, why love now? Seriously. It's gonna be fun, and then we break format a little bit. There's some really crazy new shit that happens this season, so make sure you tune into the premieres, okay? And make sure you have your children watch. I'm really an advocate of teaching kids to date right. Just because you give them a condom doesn't mean they should have sex without the responsibility of monogamy, right? No sex before monogamy. And our true drink maximum. But we need to teach our kids now, because I'm noticing, like, I have a little stepdaughter, future stepdaughter coming into my life. She's 15, and her friends are already getting laid, and I'm like, what? You know, she's got her homecoming next weekend. I really have to sit down and talk to her and, you know, give her the bees. You know, the whole situation with the love life, because her father won't talk to her, and her mother's, like, checked out. That's another story for another day. And it's like we really need to communicate to the kids. But other than that, I want to hear from you, okay? I want to know what's going on in your life. Like, there's a lot of people fanning themselves. It's kind of hot in here, right? Right, you see the lights. So why don't we do this? I could talk all day long, you know? I don't need notes. I can talk about topics and relationships. I mean, George Clooney got married this weekend? Okay, what the fuck was that, right? I mean, come on. And it was smooth. Did you know? It's like a business arrangement. It's like he's marrying royalty or something. It's like, woo, I want to run for office. You look good, let's go. It don't look right? Something's off. 2 years we'll talk. It takes 2 years for a person to reveal themselves, by the way. You know, did you know that? It takes 2 years for your man to finally show his true side. Because most of the times men are like lying to us. You know that, right? Men mostly lie, right? Because they can't, right? And we're in denial. Like, I'm going through this thing with my boyfriend, we live together, and like, he doesn't lift a finger in the house, and we both work. So last week, I left to go on a business trip, and I'm like, you're on your own, buddy. If the shit in the yard for the dogs isn't picked up, it's your fault. The garbage isn't taken out, if the dishes... So I come home to this filthy house, and then I have another road trip, so I'm like, see ya. And he's living in filth right now. Because I am on strike. You know? I'm on strike. Seriously. I am not gonna make money, you know, cook, clean, do it all, and then screw him at the end of the day and give him, like, the BJ du jour, and he's not doing crap. So he's in tough love zone right now. Seriously. But more importantly, you know, love life right now is tough. You know, San Francisco is known to be, I think it's like 7-1. That's what I heard, statistically. 7 women to 1 straight guy. Yeah, it's a tough city. New York is 5, and London is 6. So you're in last place. We have to fix it. Now, here's what I don't get. You've got Silicon Valley up here, am I correct? And there are no women, right? They're jerking themselves off at the computer. I watched that show on HBO. They need help. And then you've got these beautiful cosmopolitan girls. So why are you not merging cities? Like, why aren't you getting together? What's the problem? This lady in white wants to tell me. Does anybody know what the problem is? Get up. If you know, get up. What's the problem? Come over here. We need a microphone on her. What's the problem?
The problem with those wonderful men is that I'm more of a man than they are.
Okay. Wait a second here. Okay. So you're telling me they're feminine? Feminine men? Like, don't you think that if you took one of these guys with hair and height, his skinny, wiry body, they're always skinny and wiry, they're a little greasy, you have to wax them. No, you do. You have to wax them. And then you get a little suntan on them. You know, you put a little spray tan, you hit them at the gym, get them a little muscles. Couldn't they be cute? A day at Barney's? A little shopping? Nothing? Come on. Because I'll tell you why we need to work with these men. They're fucking rich. They have private planes at 21. Now, anybody who's got a PP, Jill Zarin likes to call it a PP, the private planes, little coat in the Hamptons. Anybody who's got a PP that could, you know, look semi-decent and you can train, that's a man. I don't think they know it yet, but that's a man. And I have found out that skinny, wiry guys have big dicks. Anybody notice that? It's a weird thing. God don't give you everything. If you're tall and muscular, you're this big. Seriously. So, I mean, I've noticed this. Or if you're short, you got it down to the floor. It's like, what? You can't put it all. I mean, very few Tom Brady's and, you know, Giselle's. And for all we know, he's this big. We don't know. I mean, I've been there. I'd like to go there, but I haven't. So we have to find a way to merge the communities. And I'm thinking about opening an office in Palo Alto. I went to Mirabelle Spa this last week to get zen while my house was in distress. And I was there and all the people were from Palo Alto and all these women were like telling me that, you know, the few that were single were saying like there are no men, you know, or there are no women or whatever, and nobody knows how to connect them. They don't know how to sit there and like merge the two. I feel like people need to be introduced the old-fashioned way. So-and-so meets so-and-so and the two of you should go on a date and let me arrange the date for you and that kind of stuff. So she really got in my head and I'm going to take a trip up there and do my research on the whole Silicon Valley experience and see how I can get you and them and maybe even do some makeovers in the process. All right, so make sure at the end when I do the book signing, I'm going to be selling my jewelry, that you tell me, give me your business cards and register for millionairesclub123.com. It is free. I can still fix you up with a millionaire pretty much anywhere in the world. I'm getting a lot of British right now besides Los Angeles and New York. So wouldn't you like a Brit? They're hot. They're really hot. Okay, let's line up. Where are we getting the line going? Let's line up. Let's get this party started. Let's rock and roll the house.
Ladies, you got questions for Patti?
We are all girls here. So do not be afraid to talk about anything.
This is Karen.
Hi, Tara. Oh, you're pretty. Nice little blonde.
Thank you.
How you doing? I'm stealing Wendy's line. Wendy was here yesterday, right? How you doing? And her mom and my mom are best friends. Is that weird? Go on.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Big
too.
fan of yours.
Okay.
And your show. So my question is, for women who are in their 50s.
You are 53. How do you do? Okay.
What would you...
How old do you date?
Well, not so much how old you date, but getting back into the dating after X amount
First
of
of
years.
all, you don't turn around. Audience, does she look 50? Come on. I mean, you don't look 50. And so, men who are true men, so serious guys. Now, yes, it's 1 out of 20. Don't panic. But like my mother used to say, all it takes is 1. Will not see your age. Will not see your age. And you can date, if you're like 50, you can date to 40, 10 down, 10 up. That's the ceiling, that's the floor. You go past 10, you're in, Like, I'm looking at this George Clooney marriage, and I'm like, there's a big age difference. So he has a kid, and then he gets senile in 15, 20 years, right? And then can't take his kid to college. I mean, you have to look at it logically. So 10 down, 10 up.
10 down.
And you have to go online. Now, everyone's gonna hate me. I know. You've been on Tinder, you've been on Match. Plenty of fish, that's poor, ugly fuckers. You've been everywhere, really. But you gotta mix it up. You get on, you get off. You meet 30% of your time must be online because you don't know where you're gonna meet someone. So what I used to do is when I travel, I go online and put a profile in Miami. I go online, put a profile in New York, put a profile in San Francisco, wherever I'm going, and I meet people in other cities. Last night at the hotel, at Hotel Nico, I saw a date arrange itself, and they were talking, and she was visiting from New York, and he was picking her up at the hotel. And they look like a really cute couple. So you gotta mix it up. Don't stay, look, you're staying in your same neighborhood, and look who's here, just women. Right?
Mrs. Brooke?
Another, like you girls are, okay, no offense, the girls here are the beautifulest girls, even prettier than LA. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I could say a lot of shit. This is the truth. Because I've traveled around the country doing this show, and everybody on this show knows what we see. You guys are beautiful.
Thank you. So, I know you hate that boho chic look because you tell them to throw their shoes in the garbage when they get home and their dresses and all that. So what fashion do you find appealing?
Well, I like what you're wearing today. Shorts go a long way. You got great legs. I think fitted is the way to go. Now today I went a little, this is called mid-fitted, which means like it's my casual outfit, but I'm also saying, let's go. Let's go. So I got a little bit of blend. I think it's when you go boho and you're a wire stick figure and then it makes you look like 30 pounds heavier. That's not good. So fitted and accentuate the positives. Shorts, you know, skinny jeans. You can be skinny jeans and be Beyonce or Kim K and have a booty like, you know, Nicki Minaj, she bought one, shit. Anybody can buy one. And now you can put your boobs on top now and wear a sexy top. So you can do a lot of things now. There's a lot of great plus size clothing that's very fitted. Nene has a new line that just came out on HSN. So you don't have to be like Moo Moo City. Okay?
Thank you, Patti.
Next up is Jenna.
Hi.